Alright everybody, here we go. Welcome back to another WWE action figure review. Today we're going to be opening up the man right here for the WWE Ultimate Edition, Stone Cold Steve Austin. So here's a picture of him. He's all bald and angry looking. Very angry. You don't want to mess with him, of course. Of course, let's look at the back here. Let's open them up, fellas. Let's do this. Alright, on the bottom we got Austin 316. And then finally at the top we got That's the Bottom Line, because Stone Cold says so. There you go. Alright everybody, here he is, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Good old 316. So he definitely comes with pretty much some good accessories. He comes with 2 heads. He comes with 4 interchangeable hands, which is 1, 2, and 3, even though it's not really 4, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. He comes with 6 hands, so it comes with 3 different hand gestures slash hands, the pop out slash pop in. You kind of know the rest. And then he comes with this classic Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt, and what makes this t-shirt so interesting, he has the Austin 316, this doesn't have Velcro on it. So this one's going to be a little bit fun putting it on him, so we'll put it on him just a second. But I think we should just go ahead and review the figure itself. So let's jump right on in. Of course, he's rocking his classic wrestling trunks, black trunks, regular trunks, and you got 2 knee pads with a little knee supporter. I think that's what it's called, like a knee brace. I think that's what it's called. And of course he has his classic Texas tattoo on his leg. Pretty classic. And then he comes with good old wrestling boots here. Anyways, let's begin. So his chest can go up and down and go around and round and round. But however, it does not move, which is kind of a little bit of an issue. But it still feels great in the hand though. But what I'm saying is moving it won't be an easy task. Because the only thing that you can move is this part right here at the bottom of the belly area. So, no ab crunch going on here. It's not like the AEW figures, which I'll have to explain in a different video what the difference is between an Ultimate Edition versus a Supreme lineup figure. So, definitely comes with the butterfly joints that you can bend in and bend out, kind of like he's about to have a broken shoulder or a broken injury. And then you can bend his arm like so. Double jointed elbows, which is pretty nice to see, because what's wrong with double jointed elbows? Yep, so he can flex his muscles to show the world how strong he is, because he's stone cold. And then you get a little bit of 60 degrees going on here. Yes, there we go. A little bit of that. You will get those in your figures. You will get them in. You can only get these parts right here only on your Elites / Ultimate Edition. So hold on, my thumb is in the way. My bad. There we go. That's much better. You just twist it and then all that good stuff. He's looking like he's about to ready to fight you. So he can split his legs just like a WWE Elite figure will do. Basic figures, they can't, because they don't have that the ball joints. As you can see, if you look carefully, that's the ball joint. So yes, his leg can definitely kick in and kick out a little bit with his knees. So that's pretty good, I will say. That's very nice. And now, of course, you got to get into the boot rotations as well. You can spin it around like so, and then you can basically bend his foot like so. You got to be very, very careful. You got to do it with both hands now. There you go. You don't want to do it with both. You don't want to do it with just one hand, because it makes you want to feel like, kind of feels like that peg in there that's keeping the foot in might pop out. So I highly suggest doing it with both hands instead of just one hand, unless you have a really strong hand and you don't think this is going to come off. Be my guess. And not only that, the foot bendy thing will happen. That's what makes Ultimate Edition different than your WWE Elites, that this will have this. But the Elite figures only, though, they don't come with these bendy foot rotation thingamajigs. So you can definitely move his foot up and down like he's on his tippy toes. like he's trying to reach something. So, yep, he can bend his foot up and down. Can we get some ankle pivot, of course? Why, yes, we can. Ankle pivot city indeed. Yep, ankle pivots, perfect. Of course, now let's go ahead and look at the accessories besides the head and the hands, which we already looked at just a minute ago in the beginning. So, here's the t-shirt like we already just talked about. No worries there. If you haven't seen it, well, there you go. You got the smoking skull, Stone Cold on the front of the on top of the forehead. And then you have his classic bulletproof vest, which says Austin, and then 316 with the smoking skull. And you have Stone Cold in the back. And then, of course, he comes with his cap, his hat, of course. That's what they're basically called. They're called cap hats. And then, of course, he comes with his classic WWF, or should I say WWE, championship in the purple strap, which is very nice. Kind of a interesting detail, because I don't know if Stone Cold ever hold a purple strap version of this championship. I know I have the Vince McMahon Elite Spotlight Edition. I do have this championship, but it does not have this purple strap. So yeah, he was champion too at the time. So, and then he comes to the classic WWF/WWE Scribble Scrabble logo, which, you know, still a classic microphone in my opinion. I like that microphone, but I also like the modern microphone with the upgraded WWE logo. So, yeah, there you go. So let's go ahead and put on the t-shirt on. So if you're going to do this, make sure you pop the hands out, which we'll get onto the interchangeable hands just a minute. So all you got to do is pop the hands off like so. And then pop the hand on the other one. Take the t-shirt and you put it under him. So let me go ahead and do this off camera. So I'll be right back. And there he is. Austin 316 is wearing his Austin 316 t-shirt with the smoking skull on the back. So that's what he looks like wearing the t-shirt. And since we already have the hands pulled out, so let's just switch it up and go with the good old classic pointer hands, which I know he doesn't come with flipping the bird hands, which I'm probably sure Mattel isn't wanting to do that, so I guess they decided to go with pointer fingers instead. So, you know, whatever appeals the children and stuff. So here he is pointing at you, saying, I want you to watch some WWE. Man, what? You hear what I said? Go onto your television and watch some wrestling. What he's basically telling you, if you don't want those, you can just pull them off, switch them with a different one, or just go with the classic grappling hand. Alright, so here's Stone Cold. If you want to switch his angry head face to something else, all you got to do is just pop it off. If you don't want him to have the chain, you can always have it off of him, but I'm going to keep it on him just because, you know, he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this one is his angry, not talking face, so we'll just snap that on him right there. If you don't hear a pop, which means it might be in there, if it isn't, try it again. Come on out. Gotta do it off camera. There we go, I heard a little snap. It's kind of a quiet one, but you couldn't hear it, but that's okay. So that's what he looks like. And yes, his head will go 60 degrees once you have popped each of the heads that you have on your Stone Cold. And then if you don't want that head, you can always go with the classic one, which will be the happy, having a good time, drinking beer Stone Cold Steve Austin. Which I'll go ahead and put that on him as we speak. Let me go ahead and do that. Try to snap it on there as I can. I know it might be a little bit of a pain, but I got this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I gotta do this off camera. Here's the happy, having a good time, drinking beer Stone Cold Steve Austin, like I said in the beginning. So that's what he looks like. Sorry I had to take forever to push this head back on, but, you know, either you gotta do it by force or you just don't. But for mine, I had to do mine on force, so there you go. And then, of course, we can put it... Let's put everything on Stone Cold. Let's put everything on Stone Cold. Here's Stone Cold Steve Austin all geared up. Look at him. He's got his baseball cap / regular cap hat, Stone Cold Steve Austin hat. And, of course, he's got his microphone. He's probably talking some smack to The Rock, or maybe talking smack to Triple H. Because, you know, it was back in the Attitude Era, you had The Rock, Jericho, all those good guys, and mostly bad guys. But, hey, he's got his t-shirt on and his jacket on. And I definitely I added the championship on him. However, it can only let you get to this much. Hold on, the camera's looking blurry. There we go. So as you see those two little dot thingies that go in the hole for the championship, that is far as it can go. You can't do it with the jacket on. Well, I mean, you can. You just have to like push the thing on top, but you can't add it. You can't add two of them unless if he has all of those things off, like the T-shirt and the jacket, or the bulletproof jacket, if you will. I think that is about it on the good old Steel and Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, the figure looks absolutely amazing. Can't wait to do some sick stop motion with it, all that fancy Nancy stuff. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more action figure reviews that I do besides WWE or AEW, check out my playlist. And not only that, I also do LEGO videos, so make sure you give those videos some love as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get going, guys, so I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.